Great Wednesday evening, January 29th. Hope you had a fantabulous day in the Lord. God is so good. I remember just 24 hours ago where I was like, oh, why am I at the job? And every so often I feel that way, maybe once every 3 months, maybe once every other month. But isn't it something when you have a day like that, how the Lord allows you to have the opposite? You go from a lousy experience to a lovely experience. Now, maybe you're in a lousy right now, but know that God will turn it around late in the midnight hour, He'll reverse it. Just hold on, because we all have dark nights in the middle of the day, and God is right there with us. Psalms 82, because God is so faithful, He blesses His people. We do this in Psalms 81, the first verse. Sing aloud unto God our strength. He gives us might. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. And you can use your direct ancestors. Unto the God of Wazel, my dad. Unto the God of my mom, Priscilla. Unto the God of my grandmother, and Mama Murph, and Granddaddy, and Daddy Murph. On and on and on. You get the picture. He was faithful to them, and He is faithful to us now. Looking back and seeing some of the pictures that I have of slavery times, and right before Reconstruction, we were going over a song today, Follow the Drinking Gourd, right? The Big Dipper in the sky. That was the path toward north, toward freedom, toward Canada, and how the slaves had to, go through the path, the secret path from the south, and they connected and they walked alongside rivers. But something that's very interesting, two things I didn't know. I knew that they would make their escape time in the winter time. Most people would think, oh yeah, springtime, it's warmer. But no, they would make their escape routes go through the Underground Railroad, or go to the houses on the Underground Railroad, because first of all, you have longer spans of nighttime darkness. Have you noticed today how it's getting lighter? Yeah, we're getting more light. It's extended and we're moving towards spring. Well, this was the opposite. The slaves wanted the wintertime also, not only because of the extended darkness, but also because when they were crossing the Tennessee River and the Ohio River, there were times where they had to move from land to water, and they would have to walk on the ice. Oh, don't get me started talking to students as far as y'all taking advantage of what we have today in 2020 and what they had to go through years ago. Please, folks getting mad because I'm telling them to put up their phone for an hour in a class. Please, you're at school to learn. So yeah, I'm one of those teachers where, I'm not the most, sweetest, but I want you to learn, and I don't want you to waste time. So what are we going to do in the meantime? Because the Lord is faithful to this generation, we're going to take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the instruments, the pleasant harp with the psaltery. And we're going to praise the Lord. That's what we're going to do. Today is January 29th, we will go to Proverbs 29, and we know that I was so close to uttering my whole mind because of the day that I had yesterday, and the Lord said, only a fool does that. Only a fool would give a piece of your mind, but the whole mind, and case someone out. That's what we used to call it, and put someone in their place. But in Proverbs 29:11, it says, a fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise one, woman, man, keepeth it in till afterwards. So vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Stay calm, stay cool, and watch the Lord do His deliverance His way. Amen. And we know that in the meantime, we're to do as much as we can for the next generation, just like we have a legacy of the God of our grandparents. But while we have them, we are to give them reproof and correction, right? That's in verse 15. But a child left to themselves gonna make some people embarrassed. So let's be diligent to give the teachings to our young, to the old, to whatever generation, so that we can pass that legacy and that they can praise the Lord and joy. Okay. Hope you have a wonderful evening and rest and bask and just be thankful for God's faithfulness yet another day. Good night.